Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Totti. And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! They just took too long getting forward.
Del Piero cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Irwin is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Rummenigge. Irwin is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Van Basten. And it's De Bruyne. De Arrascaeta proves... And the shot! He's scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will...
And the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
We knew what was coming. And Del Piero! Oh, he's hit the bar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
De Arrascaeta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
De Arrascaeta. Lampard. Great vision. That has been cut short. Cafu. That's a sharp pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, delightful ball. He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal! How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona, very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Del Piero. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked out the run. Lampard has it out wide and in space. Big header! It's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Van Basten. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Great chance! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution.
Liverpool.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Irwin is always looking to play quality balls. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. De Bruyne tries to pass it through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne. Fernandes. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Van Basten. Messi receives it in a good position here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's intervened well there.
Barcelona really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're quick to get it back. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Rummenigge, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give...
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. And Del Piero! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? And a chance! Gerrard powering forward here. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Azar. That is lovely. Portugal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Azar! Just off target.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rummenigge. Searching pass he's played there. Del Piero! It's off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That'll be a throw-in. "30 minutes gone. It's Ronaldinho! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look... Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's a throw-in. Ball's out once more. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And it's Dembele. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Lopez, and he's had a hit! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye! 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Will be 3 minutes.
Mateus! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to count.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. Shevchenko. Oh, this is a very good run. And Shevchenko! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar goes short. Shot could be a shot at goal! Del Piero is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Hakimi. Dani Olmo. Good driving run. Irwin does really well to win the ball there. And that's gone loose. Has a look and plays it forward. Brilliantly cut out. Rummenigge is onto this, and he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And he plays one through. He is through here! Irwin got a long way forward to join the attack. He's got away. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Mateus charging forward, the ball at his feet. He has found the way through. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Dani Olmo. Now it's Shevchenko. Portugal have their third corner. They've played it short. Turns and goes back. Can he finish? Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Some resolute defending there. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Now it's Shevchenko. And here's and Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Portugal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That's a little off target. Ronaldinho! And that would have won it.
Ronaldinho really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Vardiol. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. And he has been fouled there. And here's Shevchenko.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Neymar. Ronaldinho. That's a delicate pass. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Pressing high and with purpose. And that is out of play. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Zanetti. Koundé. And it's Gerrard. Stood up well to him there. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cannavaro. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Schneider taking charge of the dead ball. And so we have the first set piece of the game. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rodri does well to get it back. Now it's Dani Olmo. Mateus. The ball goes in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Mateus. Portugal, possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Goulet. It's going to be another throw. Goulet. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus. And Goulet. Mateus. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that has been cut short. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. Schneider. Rummenigge. Raul.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge. That is good alertness. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And it's Bernardo Silva. Schneider. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Schneider. Matthäus. Rummenigge! And the finish! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cannavaro. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Matthäus gets in to thwart him. And it's Gerrard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Schneider powering forward here. Great defending, strong and determined. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pressure coming in from all directions. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's found a way through. Dani Olmo. And the shot! That carried quite a threat. Zanetti. And it's Arda Güler. Knocks it into space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He'll fancy himself from here.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Well, they can break here. That's good vision. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Dani Olmo really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Now it's Rodri. And this is Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Dani Olmo! Oh, that's incredible! Finally, finally, finally! Terrible error. duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 90 minutes is number 22, Dani Olmo.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Time.
Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation. That's at the end. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Dani Olmo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please take all without bins
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
In with the challenge. Now, can they get him away? Decent progress down the left. Oh, it's come loose. Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's a little off target. Rummenigge tries to play it through. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Spread neatly. Lovely feet. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Sneijder goes short. Bale puts the ball in. And the shot! Just off target.
Hakimi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Sneijder going face-to-face with his great rival. He's had it taken off him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Caught offside that time.
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Could move up a gear here. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Big header! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
There is the half-time whistle. Argentina sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
So off we go once more. Costa Curta. It's Van Dijk. And it's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Caceres. It's a really well-measured ball. Just eases him off the ball. Schneider. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Oh, quality clearly deserves... Oh, given away! Schneider. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just about up to the hour now. Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge in acres of space out wide. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. And he's let fly! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Zanetti.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 21, Gerard. Number 13, Neymar. Number 10,
And he's had it nicked away.
Number 24,
Joelinton is onto this.
coming on the field.
Schlotterbeck,
Number 6,
McAllister.
Number 11, De Bruyne. Number 19,
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 9, Mbappe.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mateus receives it in a good position here. Mateus! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Howson picks it up from the goal kick. Schlotterbeck does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Great vision. He's found a way through. Bernardo Silva! It's off target and by quite a way. Hakimi. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Joelinton. He can run onto that. This might... Okazaki! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Argentina can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
And we come to you
Well,
now
after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.